Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack Luxury Perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
On the last day of the week here on Sammy Flex TV, a team decided to review some of the stories making headlines in our Showbiz space. And it came out that all the facts, all the relevant information were sent out on this show. My name is Sammy Flex and this is Showbiz Daily. Showbiz Daily is on Sammy Flex TV online discussion platform that you don't have to miss. And today I have a 3-man squad where man like Kobe Josman, the nation's blogger, is finally back on the seat. Yeah, I have been seeing him firing on his YouTube channel. Charlie, fire today, what's up? What's happening there? Tell me more.
Well, I find out that other have a potential in me that I need to also pay attention to, and getting some of the inspiration from you and others, I decided to know, why don't I also pay attention to it aside the commercial side? Also trying to also sell my brand and what I can also offer. So these are some of the means that I can also, I amplify and also project. So I think so far that's the inspiration. Yeah.
And so how is it going?
Gradually the people are loving it. I'm getting good remarks too. People are saying, say, we love what you are doing, keep doing it. But others too are also, bringing in suggestions. There are certain things I need to work on. Of course, I'm trying to, make some changes, improve myself, and be a better version of myself.
What are all the suggestions they are bringing? I just want to.
Well, if you say a jana thing, say,
okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
I should work on.
You see, be very slow in listening to suggestions and advice from people. Be very slow. I'm not saying ignore, but be very slow. You see what you are doing, you understand it better. You know your struggles better. Sometimes when it comes to people advising, it is easy. Obiatia, but hey, now then I show it when you say, I'm not saying when you see, they forget that you're Sakeke. Eh? Sometimes when you're doing something, ask yourself, what is my strength? What is my weakness? What is my opportunity? What is my threat? Then you decide on how you want to do it. You could do much and you say, and I could find week and I could clock away because the bounds not only throw out the bayampo. Yahu without Gromuha. So move according to your abilities and your strength. And that is my advice for you. Advice to do but be slow in taking every advice from anybody. That is it. So the channel name is Kobe Josman, right?
Yeah, Kobe Josman. Same name on all social media platforms. You call her, then you go follow them. You also support the good works that we do.
Charlie, keep the fire, keep the fire. And how are things at Rough Town Records?
Yeah, everything is fine. Currently, we are working on some few projects with our new boy, Babatunde.
Yeah, Babatunde.
He already has 2 popular songs out there. Last Born and then one other one that we are also projecting. So yeah, I mean Rough Town is calm, not calm.
I know, right? But I heard your boss saying something about how situations are at Rough Town the last time he was on an interview.
I don't see a shading.
Oh no, I think he was on an interview and he said as much as Wendy has not left the label, all is not well. And that the family and his team, they are to sit down to have a discussion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
we are praying that things will be resolved.
Normal with human life. Normal, especially with artist life.
Yeah.
In fact, if you don't know, you don't know. It is normal with artist life. Just that sometimes it takes people who have experienced it to understand that.
But sometimes it affects you emotionally. Honestly, I'm not investing in Wendy's works. It is my boss that is doing it, you know. But even me as a road manager, for the past 2 weeks, I've not had that sound in my life. I've been really affected emotionally and mentally, if I should say. So I'm just praying and hoping that they will resolve things and we will still go ahead and work as family. Rough Town is a beautiful family, trust me. Yeah, very, very beautiful.
You know what is funny about this thing? The moment it gets to a certain stage, it is hard to go back to like that fine state again.
Yeah, yes. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know.
The moment it gets to a certain stage, it's hard for it to go back to that fine state because at that time, everybody is now on the alert. Okay, so you've shown me you can do this to me. You've shown this, you can do that. Obi play safe. And the moment Obi started play safe, there's no question.
The external advisors, those that, you know, I'm sure the Bullet will be consulting some people. Wendy on the other hand will also be consulting some people for some advice or whatever. And those people are still going to be there. Even if we finish resolving everything, they are still going to be talking.
Yes.
And that is my fear. I wish that they will stop talking to people and, you know, let's resolve the issues in-house and let's work.
Human nature, Kasa. It is hard. Nipa, dealings. Dealing with Nipa. You just need some maturity and some strong emotions. And that's what I mean. To see, I don't know idea me bumpire is a million and more. I want it more, like more strong emotions to be able to. Like okay, I think this, you'll be able to withstand those things. If you're able to get it, I think you're good. It's Reagan at the other side is also a PR person, a journalist, a talent manager, and road manager for Rough Town Records. And Digital Rasta is called Currency. He's doing our camera for us. And Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex. Tap Send is here. And anytime you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, remember to use Tap Send. Approved, tried, and tested. Their wallet, that's the Tap Send wallet, is also for you. Activate it today and start putting money in, so you can also do straight transfer from your pounds to cedis to those who are going to receive it here in Ghana. So far, Tap Send is leading the money transfer business. So be a part of it, get it up to date, and always remember to use the promo code SammyFlex, and you are good to go. You just saw a perfume ad, Rack Perfume, running on our channel as well. It is something new, something fresh for you. If you're a lover of sweet scents, then now something fresh is for you. They have some wonderful scents that you would want to enjoy, and they are also key distributors of one brand from Turkey called Bisoro. Is it Bisoro or Bisoro, one of it? And you are going to surely love it. So contact them, talk to them now. They are official distributors of this brand here in Ghana, so you are also going to enjoy it, something like that. Now let's continue with our business here in the studio. Now, when fella Makafui says she is not going to clean the tattoo of Medikal on her, how do we understand it and what does it mean? Because we know, as it stands, for Medikal, he's cleaned fella's tattoo. It is gone, dead and buried. But fella, in an interview with GH Page in Kumasi, where she is there to premiere his movie, or her movie rather, Resonance, has said that to her, Medikal's tattoo is going to be there for life. When I watched the video, I said, hey, it means there is hope for the future. Well, somebody might also watch and think it is not like that. Maybe it means different. We are men. We understand these things. I want us to watch the video and I'll ask them, how do they also understand this? With fella's position, does it mean there's hope at the end of the tunnel, or they understand it differently? Let's watch it. I'll be right back so we talk some more.
This is Samuel. This is a Leo. I'm a Nagas born, so this is a Leo. And blessed. This is Island. This is Samuel. This is a Leo. I'm a Nagas born, so this is a Leo. And this is a Bible verse, money bag, and a Leo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you know, beer has special meaning to you. Now, Samuel, where?
Oh, that's Medikal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's I was so good. As I fall in love.
It's a beautiful thing. You should.
Yeah, it's about full. I read. I can't get this of me. I'm a brother. Can't get this of me. I'm a brother. I read a statement he put out, and then according to him, you know, you guys are waiting for family to finalize everything and all that. I know you don't want me to go there, but I want to know. Say, how far?
You know, I feel like this kind of things are, you know, very private matters, and with the respect that I have for the father of my child, Medikal, and the parents, my parents as well, I wouldn't really want to, you know, go deep into certain topics because this topic is very sensitive, you know, and so for the respect that I have for these people and my daughter as well, I wouldn't want to go so much deep into that. But I mean, shout out to Medikal. Yeah.
Shout out to Medikal. Shout out to Medikal. Oh yeah, dear. It's beautiful response, and I love it. Alan Way, oh. Did you come with her?
Oh no. Hey, I can't say premier we ain't me there.
So where is she?
Oh, she's at home.
She's at home.
Yes.
So she's with you?
Yes.
Okay. One baby Island one show.
Island, you're okay for life.
Oh, you're okay for life.
Oh, come on.
She's sorted. It's, you know, Mamunya too worried about her. Well, yes, Mamunya too worried for her. Obviously, Musa say.
Obviously, one I will throw questions, Anna.
The message is never. Also, I'm watching the phone or so much.
Obviously, Musa say. At a point, with the time, are you going to take the Samuel off your body, or it's going to be there forever?
Oh, it's going to be there forever.
Wow.
Wow. I have so much respect for Medikal.
So you're not going to do that to him?
No, we have good, amazing moments. We've brought out a good, beautiful product, Island. Okay. Why should I take it off?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be there. I believe, say, a question, but
anyone that, oh, come on, no.
A question, what answer now?
Well, so that was the conversation, and I want us to feed on it as men. How do we also understand this? And Kobe, no, a chest in hope now for that.
Brass, I mean, I said, Chinian need a ha, your money.
Oh, you said you got genuine.
I'm sound and a bit generating. Let's be real. I think Abia assembly by and shed and chair. So issues is here. We all try to play safe, and sometimes we are very careful with respect to some of the things that we say. But with this tattoo thing, me personally I see it to be fanfully thing because
fanfully.
Yeah, of course.
Who is fanfully? Who is fanfully?
I mean, fella,
fella is fanfully.
Yeah, of course. Because what are you trying to tell us? Nipa no so undone. And if there is hope, why will you even take the case to court? I believe families are there.
Oh, she has not taken it to court yet.
No. With a release, no, they buy.
But she has not taken it to court yet. That was what she intended to do, or that was what she wants to do. But as much as I know, there is no case in courts at the moment.
Okay. So if that is the case, I believe the best way that we can resolve this issue is when we bring family. In. That's the best way for us to resolve. And personally, I'm not concerned about fella and Medikal. Of course, they are matured, and whatever that happens to them, I know one way or the other they might equally have a way to adjust themselves. My problem here is the kid, the child in there, because I know what broken home has caused a lot of people. In this country. Akolani in the course, and the annoying and the saddest aspect of it is that when the child has no idea of what happened, because when it happens like this, the man will always try to narrate in a story to suit him, and the same way Obana so say Akolani wa mama just imagine what mama no be catch Akolani, and right now say Akolani so quote ne papa nchena. Let's try to make meanings here. So right now, where does the child stand? And that is where it will bring a whole lot of issues. So many things that moving forward we don't expect even the child to be doing will be doing. And even Medikal himself is an example. He's a testimony of this broken home. He said he got affected by this whole thing, and personally moving forward now expect to say that thing should have happened. And right now that thing has happened, and the same thing moving forward say when you be a man guiding ye no so I am matured enough to make certain decisions, and that is the thing that we have to pay attention with the fella and the tattoo thing. I think moving forward, sometimes we try to adjust. I've been in that shoes before. When that lady told me, so whenever you want us to talk, we can call each other and stuff. Because at a point in time, I'm your friend in Pamasa. It drew baby put on my home. So right now, and he buy, but I'm healing back. I don't mean able to for some paper. And what if that someone there equally represent another someone too? Have you also thought of that? Of course, you can meet another somewhere. So maybe she has a meaning to that tattoo.
But the somewhere there, it's Medikal.
Yes, I am trying to make meaning. Say it is someone. What if the next person to also come to is someone? So it is still gonna make the meaning that we want. But I don't see the tattoo having a guarantee. Say they will come back again. Looking at how the whole issue happened and the rate at which we expected both parties to even handle the issue, and you say I'm handling. I believe there are some people that they could have involved them to help resolve the issue, but taking it out there and making the whole thing time into personally there, whatever it is, I wish both parties well, but with a tattoo to be a guarantee for them to come together, it will never happen.
From fully. Well, could be just gonna speed it up. Yes, take it from there. Let me also give your opinion.
That's Sammy. I will take it from this side. First of all, I've gotten much respect for a fella watching this particular interview. Okay. For a woman that is going through such period, and then yenim the ACC na wenya platform no. Yenim the ankebi mu betimi aye. And I remember yenim the ebi mu aye. But for her to hold on to details and see it as private matter, and that she wouldn't want to put any details out there, she has won my respect 100%. Okay. And then back to the tattoo. I beg to differ from what my brother is saying. I don't see it as fanfooling, but it is also not a guarantee to say because of the tattoo they might come back. Yes, she might not clean it or whatever, but and also in engineer no son say because others water to no one hunting and then and actually there's hope say they will come back together. I mean, fine if in penny for tenase said your mama say busuan for tenase 7 nyan court no say busuan for tenase maybe an commodity no cause sana on back. Praise the Lord. That is what most of us are looking forward to. But the cause is there. No crime say for fella to say this is Medical's tattoo and I have respect for him, so I'm not going to delete it. I mean, we should I don't know if I should say we should give her some flowers or we should commend her for that, because any is the it is not easy to take such, especially when you've seen the husband or the father of your child delete your tattoo
with all the stories around it.
What I say, and for her to say, Charlie, I'm not going to, and you see, let's look at this thing. Fella can delete Medical's tattoo, but there's another tattoo she cannot delete, which is the child. We are men. You know, remember the prayer. Say, money mawa. In Kuala so many years ago, remember ni.
Yeah.
Baby and Kuala ne te kora ni. Ebianya and Kuala ni bi kora remember ni. Maybe abema no so to bata koshe baby born a bra. But a mother is not like that.
Yeah.
So in this case, Medikal had just one tattoo. If we should go by that father-mother thing, Medikal no tattoo, which is the fella we na no on the body one, and we delete it, what cleaning. But fella has two. Island, another tattoo. I work fella. She can never, fella as a mother can never delete Island from her life.
Okay.
She is going to be part of her for the rest of her life. And emotionally, the ultimate thing, no, whether fella likes it or not. In fact, she still has to give ears to Medikal because of
the baby.
So what I say. But as a man now, you can just close every door and move on with his life. But the woman can't do that. The woman cannot do that. So deleting just the tattoo on her body will not mean anything. In fact, if Medikal was deleting it, if the motivation was, okay, let me delete so that I'll even forget about you. Now, so we delete it. What about fella? Fella can delete it, but she can never forget about Medikal because of Island.
True.
So, keeping it there, I mean, much respect from me to fella Makafui. She has won my 100% respect. Because in the mad to me,
yeah.
In the mad before Bassi, in the mad mutiny, the gala. I mean, as some people say, oh, Bana crapa, Dina, Bemane, Casabi brain, and she has still held on to her peace and silence. I think apart from statements, you know, fella has not really, rants about their marriage and or divorce or separation.
Baba, as much as that has also been said, what if that is also her tactics? Okay, Medikal has come out first to say this, my product, my body, and all those things. So let me play the other, like the good cop and the bad cop kind of thing. What if that is also her strategy? How about that?
Well, for now, we all can say that is her strategy. We are just going by how she is carrying herself in the midst of what is going on.
Yeah.
And then Medikal on the other hand has taken the position to also have another strategy. And we are all seeing the
results.
So what I'm saying, yes, she's a human being. She can have any agenda behind what she is doing. Somebody can be calm, but maybe evil obey you and damage obey you. The all rancy and all you the came on the crap on the end the crap on the but per what she is doing there, if we are to put pen and mark them, I think we will mark fella higher than Medikal.
I agree.
So yes, you should keep the tattoo there, because that tattoo no your madam so the crap on, like I'm saying, Ireland will always give her. In fact, at a point let's even assume that right now paper Medikal so paper, and then Ireland becomes a big girl. in our space. Like, let me use Yvonne Nelson as an example. And then she starts demanding for her father. Is fella going to tell Island that Papa Perfume and Medikal tears? And I said she's going to come up with a story to make sure that Akolana kind of crying child Akolana your best experience the Yvonne Nelson and mother issue ni be man.
It's Island, but that's when you John there when you Papa.
Of course. I'm just saying, say, okay, maybe she will go to a point where she will start demanding, mommy, why is daddy not doing this for me? Why is daddy not that? Why is daddy not calling? Why is daddy not? And then the mother will be telling her stories. What if she the story now or the best child will end up maybe making the child also feel like, no, at this point I need my dad, I need my father, I want to experience my father's love.
Yeah.
So what I say, and when they are young like this, stories are a cultural about papa growing up. No, one kasa be mature na utimi dwene no. Impredo na ya na nyesa na ete. We all have that experience. Our moms were out of baby pain. Their fathers were. They decided to also take revenge or say certain things to us and make our father bad to us. But you know, do the now calculating and maybe now she knows no. It can happen to Island. And what I'm saying is that for her to keep it there, maybe the child will also grow and then start asking questions about, mom, what is the meaning of this tattoo? What is the meaning of that tattoo? Then she is going to have an opportunity to tell the child about the father again.
Yeah.
You understand? So I mean, much respect to Fela Makafui.
Okay.
She has really done well, and I hope that she would compose herself like the way she is doing throughout this issue, and then let the family sit down. Whatever outcome, I mean, they are adults, so I'm not feeling say they are not baby, and then they should just make sure say they will not make the child feel their separation. Rather, no, come baby, still no mama akwala na feel say no odo and where would be the ma akwala. That's all.
Very well said. And let's move on to the next business. You can also share your opinion on the Fela Makafui Medikal, the latest angle that just came up. But in another news, Kwesi P doesn't seem to be happy. And why is Kwesi P not happy? Kwesi P is not happy because he doesn't understand why in today's business, someone who would want to do a feature or a collaboration with him would want to consider his numbers before that will be considered. He thinks otherwise. He thinks that decision is not the way to go. Meanwhile, now it is the business. Akwana Babe feature, I don't know, numbers are in, the YouTube subscribers are in, the Instagram following are in. But Kwesi thinks it does not make sense to him. Let's listen to what he said. When we come back, we'll have another conversation.
Look, when I was trying to get a collabo from a Fian. Look, when I was trying to get a collabo from a Fian Stone Boy and they didn't want to do it because one, they are checking your numbers on social media. But the if you say your followers, a lot of them are not on social media. Yes, because a whole artist like Lumba, Ghana, they bought Lumba Numa. Yeah. Who said the amount for a budget? So it's true. But call Lumba page, how many followers? Oh, wow. Anako Genchi. Mamachi the day. Amachi the day. How many na come page? Nako followers. Oh, check is here. Wow. And so Uko events Kwame Eugene, no one day. Why? They have a lot of followers because almost age group, now and they pay internet.
Me no. Uko Instagram now bought that the Lumba. The only page I want a high and I say the highest followers 34,000.
Thank you.
That the Lumba,
that the Lumba
34,000.
What I say?
And also 52,000.
What I say?
And I said, baby, put a go official one.
Exactly.
Lumba and
only social media. What I say? And then if you come and tell me, say, Lumba Fro say, Brenya collab, I will say, only followers you social media, so you collab. We are sick person. We are, in fact, we are sick. We are like me who the person campo because sometimes I get really, upset, and people then again will come to me and make some unnecessary comment and some useless comments, say, oh, the guy feels bitter. I don't feel bitter. I'm telling you the truth. Ghana no kind of cry so you are feeling bitter.
Yeah, do.
The country is sick. A corona like a yarea doors room in the mind though.
People are sick.
In the mind. They are sick in the mind. Look, there's a lot of mental health issues are Ghana. Who say we don't taking it serious. People are sick in the mind. What I say? So some of us, we don't, our followers are not on social media. And you expect to say me many followers 500,000 and some only me collab. Who is sick artist? Who is sick person? Me say me na Romeo yenuma. Me call social media so correct. The followers. Okay. As I said, we use another Romeo, a very good radio presenter.
Okay.
Our experience.
Okay.
A Juman Wayache.
That's right.
It's I didn't also the followers.
Let me start this with Nana Reagan and ask a straight question. Nana, does it work? What is it? Does it work? Or you're afraid you'll be sick in the night?
I'm not afraid. It is two things for me. Currently, when it comes to music business, in fact, the first thing any professional music person will discuss with you is numbers.
Take it or leave it.
Yes.
Like it or hate it.
Yes. It is nobody's fault. That is the standard now. But all Kasano, because looking at somebody like him, I'm here asking myself if today Fela Kuti is still alive and calls on Wizkid or let me say Burna Boy to do a feature, I doubt that Burna Boy will go and look at Fela Kuti's YouTube subscribers or Instagram following before he will say, oh no. But you know what will make him do it? Respect. Respect for pacesetters, legends. That is what will encourage, inspire you to say, hey, let me do this. Let me do this with the legend. Are we losing respect for these people? That is the question. Listening to you or watching the video, that is the question I'm asking myself. Are we losing respect for them? Because today, like the names we mentioned, Amachi Dede, Kojonchi, Kwesi P, Daddy Lumba, Dada Kidi, whether we like it or not. And they make me say, hey, Baba Tunde crowd numbers, oh
yeah, there's a fact.
But the records and the catalogs are not the same. So if for nothing at all, if such a person approaches you, if you can or if you have the feel to do it, put that professional business engagements or discussions aside.
But someone will argue that if you do that, then you are not doing business. Because when it comes to business does not really think about what position you have. In fact, when it comes to business there, it is strictly what the demands are.
That's I mean. This space in our land, I have said several times that if you sit in Ghana here and you want to do a 360 business, you are not correct. Then this is when I also say then you are also sick in your mind.
The brains.
You can't do 100% or a 360 business in Ghana. Our businesses goes with morals. All our businesses goes with morals. So this is where I am saying that if such a person happens, definitely in our minds we all know that this old legend Adolfo does not have numbers like Wendy Shea. This is public knowledge, we all know. But when we make Wendy Shea grants Adolfo that audience or that ears, respect. And don't forget, today, this is the situation, this is the standard. I'm telling you, 20 years from today, when you have also become like Kwesi P or Adolfo, the standard will change. And you might not be in that category because while you're doing it, you know the numbers, because in commodity. So right now, they will be for, and the new generation are those that are. Will you be happy? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Will you be happy if you are at your 60s, 70s, and you are still alive enjoying music? You still have the voice to sing, and you want to jump on a song, or you need a new kid to be on the block to jump on your song, and the person is telling you that, oh no, in terms of business, this no. At that point, you will feel the pain.
True.
You will feel it. So consider the mention them kwasha or chinanso. This I want to say Kwesi P no kasana omo time every time on no see on also hate here no. Na social media anti say you. It was TV and radio. Na anti say oh bia no promo ni we fi say e bo no so ko bi approach you no be o kasa wo kra nkofo mta ya mya nto ni mo GBC no shows ya nto ni mo Peace FM. But me obi bi numbers any me bi nkomo no awon enti wo na no Kwesi P we approach you no ah we this standard we e na eba be measure no because we need numbers and cost and run any debe no or chine bi when the system change again, of course system na say that it can never be, the conversation can never be like this to all leave this eto. It will change. If you are not there in marketing, and I say music promotion. First, you call street to call pub to pub. We are if you are radio DJs, we are the only mama. We are then you chase content creators. It has changed. Man say content creators, they do starting soon. On why musicians are not doing ABCD. Yeah. So if you keep changing like that, so what if you are making decisions and you think that today you are the top and this is the conversation that goes with the business, so that is all you think about, you'll be making a big mistake. I'm not saying that if you think say okay business I make it sense, that is true, I'm just also alerting you say tomorrow if things change, it can come and hit you, it can come and affect you. So do some of these things. So they do so they go say okay, this guy when you pick, now or respected legends, he was with the na obi so yin so sa de gina sa de so ne won so wa ye bibi. But numbers ne nkwan so the artist to artist say yam be boy artist the board adadafo ni bi a chen new generation for it.
Yeah. That's true.
But when it comes to the numbers game, you ain't even bothered that phone so edin. So how can we merge the two? How can we live in the healthy music environment that everybody will at least be okay or satisfied, be doing things that you get the new generation people will get your respect, the old generation will get their respect, then we are all moving together. If we don't put up ways to do some of these things, the big jack, they say I'm actually the performance. We don't say shaman, look at the what the video. And out of excitement, see the expressions on his face. Only young Curtis there because only say and what I say. And me I understand Kwesi P's pain. I understand. In fact, so what people on the shoes, man, I will do some pen so you need the sign man the diwa. Yes, so but pain. But he should also not blame them too much. Maybe some of these pointers here, some of them have not realized it. And I know many now so not taking decision on their own. Some people when you approach them, they take decision they try to cancel the feature no crap or no they look like they Kwesi P coming in them come. And and also how a baby in common afa.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Kobe Josvan, continue from there.
Brasam. I think my brother made a brilliant submission, and I want to also continue from that side. I mean, from the side of this collaboration thing, I think one thing that also play a key role is impact. In as much as whom we say we are money numbers now, these veterans have worked hard, and they've created a path. If we have to identify them, there is something that you bet me their time, and that is the impact. Ajumana mayeno. In as much as we have to also pay attention to numbers. No, sometimes you consider more impact. No, ajumana mayeno. Why will you think maybe I befa obi be invited to be to match the day say or person in the year juma for a match the day to also accept, or maybe for the person also accept, is because of a match the day impact now making.
Yeah,
because he has worked hard, and there is something that we can identify him say this is the reason why ABC the we should consider, or we should accept a match the days of us. But I have to say space na kasa no, in as much as ye juma no kofu bebre na mo ye juma yanti ajuma na ase. And deal with child. Sometimes if you don't take care, you make some decisions. Most of these young guys now, when they consider their pain, come here what cheaper no be doing a primer or per se at that moment no odi the other dinina. So when some of these conversation come on, they say no, he was one day a legend, he was huge some days. So let me also consider, but on another day say this is my primer, whatever that I need to get.
I need to take it.
And it's all boils up to the structure na yin na ye kan no. Sisi ano we ya kola. I would okay say emre bi beba nso beba be ye pin. But structure na yin pin fo ni twa no no. Ayet say enueden o survive o fight sa no survive na apede bi agina. Nti yen hyeda ni ade bi e da ho a de oba ni po betumi ahwe so. Sisi a sie miti up and coming artists. Ni beside some of the things music impo ye no. Some of the inspiration, some of the even the old legends need Juma Maya. He has nothing to say because what to say we are shatter wala bonjom when yesika into no inspiration is say shatter iron a hustle and when yesika to me so mama near dear me so be yesika. But onim said there was some people na mu creative part no, and almost and I also have to also continue from the path. But my advice and make share some of these our big men is said, in as much as they've worked hard, they have the influence, they have the impact, they should also consider in this current generation, numbers also play a key role. If you are they can also consult experts. We are not saying compete with the likes of Sammy, Eugene, Kidi and stuff, but at least your number 2 can be appreciated. Good enough that can be appealing, or that can look attractive to even a record label to also consider you on a project.
With you, yeah.
Yes. But so can say and because of that I am comfortable with wherever that I'm standing now. It will always be like this. Kwesipi, for instance, he is pained. He is pained. And some of the things that he's saying because that's I didn't say you as a journalist. Why you Juma pa yenim say this is the journey, this is your beginning, and this is the input, the mark that you made in the space. Now a young guy be abano at your your prime now time when you know and you want to have a joint project with the person, and the person, because I've said the person is ignorant enough to know a Juma why decide to ignore you, you'll be pained because what's nice can say my head Juma my son. So this is the time I can expect at least the people also show me love, the people also appreciate me, and when the people don't appreciate you, but all doing the same. Moving forward, let's do certain things right. Yempe experts be na yem correcting him. It boss up to this. Documentation. Records about some of the things that they've done so far. Yeah. Because as it stands now, Kosipi is saying, I might know him because I've decided to follow this entertainment part. What about someone who won't follow this part at all? He has nothing to say about him. But if there is a record there, if there is a documentation there, if there's something to prove, say a Juma way now can at least we can pick some to see some of the things, and also that boy to also serve as inspiration. If not, they are because in Kolana, most of them don't know, and one day they will also grow. And let me tell you, this thing will never end. Fania will also grow and kind of become like Kosipi one day, and you will also be crying like this. Why? Because the same errors now echoes, no one is willing to correct them, and that's the problem.
Right, and we'll just a few seconds. Let me also add that you see, we are in a generation where we do a lot of sampling, and we sample old songs.
I think Burna Boy in recent times have been sampling a lot of some of these old classics.
Yes, people are sampling old classics. So if you want to go to somebody like Oboba, and then Oboba should open his arms to you and see you as a son or a daughter, and then he can even bless you and do whatever, or even give you the go ahead to use any of his songs to do whatever. Then this is where you need to think that you cannot always, because when you go to him like that, yes, he's a father figure to you, but he can still do the business discussions with you. But if you're on the bottom chain, because of let's at that point, so let's look at it from a relationship point of view, and then he will say, okay, he's my child, he's my son, so let's do something. Yes, tell me. So if you're also a new Gen Z, consider some of these things. Consider some, because some of you even sample the song before you reach out to them. You even do it. Cry with the Z adem to abon chance na obi aboso ansa na makwa kopom chewape 10,000 bi na bibia mo. So you should be careful. So worry your phone sir. Now I show you.
Very solid submissions from Nana Reagan as well as Kobe Josvan, the nation's blogger. Let's move on to another business, and this I also want to pick their opinion on. Artiste is an artist manager. He has been around our industry for quite a long time, and he's experienced. No two ways about that. Right after the just ended Ghana Music Awards sponsored by Telecel, he's come up with a suggestion that says that when it comes to Artist of the Year, we should give it to the general public 100%. That nobody should come and do an industry techniques. No. He says stay away from Artist of the Year. Let's give it to the general public. I don't know if my people would agree or disagree with him, but there is a story to confirm this. And I want us to get into the story. And after I come to my people, I get their views on it so we can discuss it passionately. It says, Artist of the Year should be decided by the general public. Nana Poku Ashes is talking. And the story reads, seasoned artist manager and entertainment commentator Nana Poku Ashes has called on the organizers of the Telecel Ghana Music Award, TGMS, to change the voting process for the Artist of the Year category. According to him, the prestigious award should be determined exclusively by public votes. Speaking in an interview with Graphic Showbiz, Nana Poku Ashes noted that the Academy and board members do not fully grasp the influence and relevance of artists, and that disqualifies them from making the best decision for the award. Let me read this line again. So, speaking in an interview with Graphic Showbiz, Nana Poku Ashes noted that the Academy and the board members do not fully grasp the influence and relevance of artists, and that disqualifies them from making the best decision for the award. He stated that the general public is more familiar with the impact of the music released by the artist, making them the most qualified to select the winner. Same with the song of the year. We all know it is the public that actually knows which particular song was the biggest hit in the year under review. But then, when the technicalities come to add up to it, it takes it from who was actually supposed to win. Once they say it is a populist award, they should leave that overall artist and most popular song of the year said. This is what Ashes is saying. Ashes further called for a regular shuffling of the board and the academy members to bring in new perspectives and ideas. I think they should change people on the board from time to time. Some of these people have been there for too long and they've written the same note over and over again. It is not refreshing. It's about time they bring in new people with new ideas. The young generation is different. see, some of our old people do not understand what is going on now with the younger generation and the trends of music they are doing. So if you keep the same people on the board for too long, you'll be frustrating most of a new crop of artists and the kind of productions they bring out. He said, well, Kobe, do you agree? Do you disagree?
Well, I agree with him at some points, and at some points too I don't agree.
Okay, then let's get your
So let me start it from the side now. Can say some of the old people or the yes, and of course, I mean, to get new ideas, always get innovative way of doing things. There is a need for always do a reshuffle. Bring new people on board, take some out. But at the point now, I can say some of these old people, it do be a here in front of me, because some of the decisions be or how you need an elderly person as say or what I've been a bit my advice on certain things, and you should make the the equation balance. But whereby Nina Baye paying for one to say we don't want to regard the young one, because I know so many young guys out there, they are they have the potential, they understand the business of this thing that you are talking about, but because of in quote they are young, so we should involve them in decision making. And I know so Baye or my woman how. Because who agree here and why who says Sabi winning answer. We are young guy now need be at me, so that you have nothing to do. And that is it. So moving forward, some of these things say you're correct now. And every year after awards there's so many suggestions about out. And as a board, I expect them, or we expect them, for them to sometimes consider some of these views from some of especially when they're coming from key stakeholders are more experienced and mass serving industry and so as you make adjustments with the artist of the year thing to percentage wise, I think if the public have higher percentage because most of the public they know even in Juma and Juma artists now most of these board. Few people.
Why do we think the board doesn't know? Why do we think the board doesn't know?
Brass, board in a new Biana.
But these are people whose entire life depends on the industry that they are working for. They are the board members.
Okay.
The board members are the people whose entire life revolves around the industry. Why do we think they don't know?
These same people that we see them say their entire life, revolve with with whatever that we are talking about. And Obiana will challenge himself to work extra harder to even find out what is beyond that box that we see. Some people are comfortable with the information that they have at hand. So whatever it is, they feel say I am okay. This is the information that I'm having, and I don't care. Working extra harder. Obianso he will try to know why this thing is not happening. Find the reasons to it, and even try to answer the questions that others are not asking. And that is what we are talking about. The fact that you serve as an industry person, that doesn't mean that you understand the game. But a conversation be a course with radio, so sometimes maybe someone say, so are these people now you can say no the experience in the game? Because some of the ideas need the opinion need be about so to say they sounded childish.
Okay.
Baby sounded so be like all begin our space anymore. Especially when we want to compare a young art to an old art. Then someone say nipa no abe here juma sa, and you don't expect an 18-year boy say on a 60-year man so these are some of the things that we wanted to be done. And moving forward, everyone scheme and also make create opportunity among young ones because so bits na board here so be our favorite. And if 10 people have to always decide for that same or a group of people, you can determine how the
results will be.
Yes. So sometimes when there is that new person can equally challenge certain decisions. It can also go in favor of the innocent guy that only be our board, because akoye to say so we need come for her. And that is what we are talking about. So when there is a change, that will best suit the general public. That will best suit the larger numbers out there. I think say than say we will make it seem it's a cartel. A group of people making decisions to suit a certain people or their own interest. And that is what we don't want to see here, because some of the things are a question. It means no we the we di anke ye ni say anke beboa. So moving forward no, some of these suggestions neba let's put them into consideration and work within na emboa 25 years of this award scheme. And two ways about it. TGM is the biggest award scheme in Ghana. It's our Grammy. So in as much as we are trying to benchmark ourselves with some of the top award scheme no, we expect certain things to be done. Many emotions may be and we know. Nipana ya jumana yen kana jumano if the person deserve a yen famano. And yes, be any penalty na so nti say o deserving po tia na so tima me yen famano. Say at the time. And I think moving forward it will help.
Well, Nana, come through. Artist of the Year, Song of the Year. Ashes thinks that it should be 100% general public.
100% general public. I would disagree. Right now, what is the voting percentage?
The last one we did, it was 30-30-40. 30 for academy, 30 for board, and 40 for the general public.
Well, I will agree if he says we should do maybe 60 public and 20 academy and board. That I would agree. But for him to say we should do solely like public 100%, no, it will not help us, because we are also, you shouldn't understand the cartel and the whatever agenda people can set inside amongst the board and the academy. But we shouldn't also forget that in this public space, people create more agenda even beyond what the board can do.
Okay.
Yes. We all saw what even happened between, imagine last 2023 VGMs. Imagine if it was 100% public vote. I can tell you for a fact, Black Sheriff would have lost. He would have lost.
Last year?
Yes. He would have lost to PAC Esther. He would have lost to this year. If we did it 100% public, Stonebwoy would have lost it. Because the conversation on social media especially was clear. Like everybody was, going in for Kim Promise. Votes pass, yes, you vote to Facebook, ne Exa.
Kim Promise,
hands down. Hands down. Because it was, let's even use their fan bases. It was like the SAC natives, high grade, SM fans, whatever fans, all against the natives.
Oh, high grade people were against him.
Oh yes, I saw some of them. So I saw some of them.
Well, that's his home.
I saw some of them. Yes, most of them. So it was about like, okay, let me even limit it to like 2 camps against big natives. You will lose. You understand? So it shouldn't be 100% public. Maybe we can do 60% public, 20% academy, and then 20%, for the board, and that will make that will be okay. With the Artist of the Year, Brasame, I have a problem if Ashes will say that we should take the old ones. It shouldn't be, if you target the old ones like that, it will be some way. If it that way. If we want to reshuffle, yes, I agree to the reshuffling. I agree to it 100%. But the way he suggested we should do it, no. We have to just mix them all around.
So we have the
balance. Yes, we have old ones so that it will be very, very balanced. It will be very balanced. Then we will just go forward with it like that. So yes, I agree with him partially, but not entirely with everything that he is saying. Personally, I also have a problem with African Art of the Year. Okay. I don't know if you give me the
you can talk about it. Why not?
You see, people were saying that BET has Best African Act, Grammys have Best African Act, right? Is it the same name? Yes. So if let's say Grammys have that, and BET also has that, and we also want to do Best African Acts, don't forget BET is in America.
Yeah, so
Grammy is in America. They are looking at Africa as one continent. They are looking for somebody who is doing very, very well. Ghana is in Africa. So if you do Best African Acts and you think that because you organize the award is Ghana Music Award, let's take Ghanaian artists out, you are not being fair. In fact, you can't even do that comparison with Grammys and BET. Because there is no American artists, like their category is very, very clear. Best African art. So if you are picking, it is not like best world or American acts and we are for Ghana for account. No. So if you look at it from that point, I think we should review Charterhouse or our organizers of the TGMA should review that Best African Act category, its definition and everything that it has got to do.
It overall for
yes, everybody, whether you're in Ghana or everybody, you're in Africa.
Yeah, I think Captain Smart was also saying this.
Ghana is in Africa. It is not in Asia or America or anywhere. It is in Africa. So the moment the Africa thing is, they don't limit the Ghanaian artists. Don't say because they have a lot of categories to be nominated in. So the best African, and then they will just be giving it to. Why has it always been one country?
Nigeria.
Why is it Best African Act? Why has it always been Nigeria? So South Africa. Grammys was won by what's that South African girl's name?
Yeah,
is it Tyler?
Tyler.
Yeah.
You understand? So why can't we also say, okay, Best African Act, we'll open it up for South Africans, Tanzanians, Ugandans?
No, it is like that. It is like that already. They've opened it up for everybody.
For everybody.
What
so
happens is,
the question is,
I think in Ghana, the presence of Nigerian musicians always outweigh those from the other places. That's why we see.
What kind of, you see, that's I mean. We need to do a lot of review when it comes to Ghana Music Awards. We have to, because even Artist of the Year, reading some of the commentaries when they were doing the Stonebwoy King Promise thing, some people were like using even international shows. And I asked myself, we say Ghana Music Awards. There are some of our artists that don't even play shows in Ghana within the year under review. They don't play any shows. They play like maybe 2, and all the shows that they are playing is maybe in Accra or Kumasi. They are not satisfying the audience in Ghana. The entire their impact is not being felt at some places. Apart from the DJs that are playing their songs at parties and weddings, they themselves have not really been felt in certain areas of the country. Then we are using UK show, US show, some Caribbean show. I would like to compare with a couple show with Breku, Kuapa numbers and
I said Breku never can say local. I said they say
no, we are talking about Ghana Music Awards. We should celebrate the greatest impact in the country first.
I get what you're
saying. The argument of he played this international festival. It should be like the last thing. It should be the last thing that we want to talk about.
No, I agree.
It should be the last thing we want to look. This is Ghana Music Awards. Look at Stonebwoy's impact or relevance in Tamale or Boga. Look at it from BA. Look at it in the Ashanti region. Come to Eastern. Go to Greater Accra. Look at it in the Central region. All our 16 regions. Then let's talk about science and data within these 16 regions. Then we will know that yes, we are doing a Ghana Music Festival thing. If we start using US show as a parameter or a standard, then we are lacking some understanding. We are lacking something. Because I don't think as BET as it is or as Grammys as it is, they will think about a certain US or let's say any of those US big artists coming to Ghana to come and perform, and then they will use that as standard to say that even Rihanna was in Ghana and he played this show at the stadium, so because of the numbers it won't work.
No,
it will never work. So I think there are a lot of things that I think that Charterhouse as a body or organizers of TGMA, they should sit down. Most of the categories need review. most of them they need review. They have to sit down and consider a lot of things, because so I may say your conversations, and especially when it comes to the ultimate, which is the artist of the year, all our conversations we are using science and data numbers. Yes, of course, YouTube, Spotify numbers, and all of that. But the rest, the people who wants to even make arguments for some, their favorites will be talking about. He traveled to UK. He went for a tour. He played this. He played that. When your impact has not even been felt at your own home.
On your own soil.
On your own soil. Trafalgar. So you're going to play a show in US and so what? It is just like Rihanna or any American artist coming down here to, but I don't think they will use that as a yardstick. They will not. They will never limit their conversation to, oh, he went to Nigeria, oh, he went to Ghana, he went to Tanzania to play this. So yes, the numbers were so and so let's give it to him. No. They will first look at your impact in your home soil. The revenues that you make, what shows you have, what shows tours or you did within their country or their continent first. We are not even talking about like the impact that was even felt on Africa. We are talking about Europe, America. Are we doing the awards for Europeans or Americans? Or we are doing it for ourselves as Africans or as Ghanaians? How many times have we seen Stonebwoy or King Promise going to a certain Sampa or wherever to go and play shows? And when you submit your songs and you list shows that your artists have played, let's say the artists have been traveling around Ghana and playing shows, I don't know, I'm not touching baby. But I'm not who to arena. They might never need to go no. Hey, no. Atmosphere like what kind of like then the what goes into our our psyche in thinking that okay, not playing shows in Ghana should be relegated and then we should look at, I mean, Yen say we want to travel there, we want to get audience there, our numbers games, if we can limit those numbers to our streaming numbers and we use it as for our argument, it is okay. It is fine, but to say that Okobo festival the Okobo of Brekumune Bulgaria, like lesser. I don't know if you get to the point where I'm coming from. Like, as a you don't even count.
That is why it is part of the reasons why some artists, even when they have shows in those areas,
they don't want to go.
They are even shy to even post.
Yes. We need to
say,
local shows. We need to validate that. See, I'm telling you, some of the shows that you people travel with the European festival, you don't make money more than that. People playing shows in Sampa.
They say account. You say account because they what?
No, they don't. I can tell you, if they like, they should come. I will give them from January to December. The shows that we are playing, the money that came in, and the numbers that we pull over there. Is that Yanko US? No, you can't. Now. Now the cost no receiving.
In terms of even numbers who attended the show here.
It's bigger. It's bigger. Yeah. It's massive. Massive. So why would we be sitting here doing Ghana music and we are 25 years old with this award scheme and we are still doing the same thing? African art not the Bia Nigeria. Now say not the Bia share. He opened TV radio so no he was in Toronto, he was here, he was there. What can't you say he was in Tamale? The struggles that artists are going through, filling even Tamale Sports Stadium. You are not even addressing, you are not even using that as a
their definition even talks about Ghana, your impact.
Yes, in Ghana. It doesn't talk about Europe or where. So if let's use the words within Ghana to mark our artists in the year under review, and let's see which artists will get awards in this country.
Well, I think these ones I agree perfectly with them. Let's end it. Let's end the show with this. Mr. Drew is not a happy man because he lost the Best Collaboration Award to another song, that is Stonebwoy's Manuji with Angelique Kidjo. Therefore, he's complaining. He thinks that his song Case remixed with Mufti. And I think it is closer to what we are saying now. I'm sure someone will say, oh, a new international collaboration.
You see.
And King Promise is really, I'm sorry, Mr. Drew is not happy because that case, that song really did well. But what do we think about him? Let's listen to this before we close today's edition of Showbiz Daily.
Best collaboration of the year.
Yeah, that one there. Cause that no song.
I feel disappointed for not taking the best collaboration of the year.
Yeah, that one there. Cause that no song was bigger than Case in that category or had that impact.
Let me check the other.
What to feature an artist that nobody knew.
Yeah.
And then like for it to be that big and change the artist's life and both artists' lives, that's the impact that we're looking for. Isn't that what the collaboration means? Yeah. So
with the song that won, what would
collaboration
you think?
Of the year.
What would you think was the maybe fallback for you? Why do you think Case didn't win over Liquor? That was the category that Liquor
maybe
won,
they have to give us because they have to give us like a reason because media no make sense to me. That will not make sense to me. Love to the guy that Kidi, to Kidi, but like
there was Lonely Road by Okenet and Slim Kid. There was Case remix by Drew and Mufti. There was Stratus by Osel Chrome, Sikeni and Kweku Smoke. There was Kweku Anasio remix, which was from
Amrado and Family.
And there was Ahiti remix, King Paluta, Kwame Eugene. You They Feel the Vibe, Fra, and then Anya Ofurata and My Darling by Kabak.
Because we spoke about this, I don't tell you say. I felt also a bit of maybe star power from the two of them as compared to an artist and a new artist.
Okay. But if
because what I'm thinking is right, or what I even said, or what I keep saying is, once you make it to any category, right, that means that the person is a potential winner, and then the songs or the artists are good enough or worthy enough to be in that category, right? Every other artist who didn't win will still be feeling, a disappointment, regardless of whichever category or whatever you are in. So it's understandable. What I wanted to understand by asking that was maybe, from your point of view, aside the star power that Jay speaks on, right? Because everybody in there will also say, I deserve to win. Like I needed to win that. Because everybody also sees their song as big enough,
So that's what I'm saying. Sorry, just before you answer, that's what I'm just saying that. For me, when we spoke about that particular on Monday, I said Tuesday. that on Tuesday, I said that the collaboration between Kidi and Stonebwoy would give them an automatic win, almost an automatic win, because of star power from the two of them. These are all two big artists. Now, the only part that might affect Drew will be that he brought an artist from nowhere. You understand? So that artist already needs, even though the song is popular, that artist needs brand power to add on to convince voters, relevance and all that. So that might have been what might have made, give him the win for Stonebwoy over his.
But you see, while that may be possible and true, I always say that then the category definitions need to be reviewed. Because if you say the song must have been released and generated the most excitement during the year under review, then you have to take a second look at the winner.
The definition.
We perform Case for Stadium, Stone Show. Yeah. Everybody, video day, everybody they sing up. Everybody, they vote.
Well, so that was Mr. Drew, who was not a happy person when he was asked about not winning the best collaboration. Well, I have been corrected that what Stonebwoy won was best international collaboration, and that the best collaboration locally was won by Kidi, his song called Liquor with Stonebwoy. I think that has been corrected. Yes, let's close. Kobe.
Sammy. Yeah, I think consider, or if we have to pay attention to category this definition, then it's clear Liquor doesn't even fit for that awards, because
Liquor,
of course, because the underlying word here is most excitement under the year under the year of years review, and comparing this song even to Case remix, Tratis, Kokoa Nancy refix, it's
Liquor
clear.
was not big.
They are winning. Say compare, Brasam. Say compare. Say compare. Say the song that generated the most excitement. See the Kidi and drum, the to even case simple, even the original case simple, brass, I mean, wasn't fair. So original case simple, no, see the different artists simple Toswa. I mean, away this song. The only difference here, no, and I want to agree with
Stoneboy's factor and
Stoneboy factor, because comparing one says Stoneboy is a huge figure, and Kidi too has, I mean, the appeal when it comes to space, and maybe the record so ABB found, because of course. But the bottom line here is, Ombeka said, did you vote? And that is the saddest aspect. To say Patapa, one corner, two, Fancy Gadam and Jomna Edemano, most popular song, the Bia Nesi Wahan, because I think say even Mr. Drew and Kasamponi say compare Paul he's out. The baby nothing. Now we will compare between even Kokua Nancy and even Tratis, because Kokua Nancy, the refix was along the line. Everybody was able to sing the song. So comparing Mr. Drew to Lekwa, I think say they are winning. And these are some of the problems now you cannot. But how can you say did you vote? I don't know. Say you real man mobimpa. You man in your face. Brasami. See you na kwana. Mobia man in your face. But you also where do you deserve it? But say oh yeah to say yeah time. I don't know time. And when it happens like this, this encourages and confirm. Brasami working hard to get a hit in this country. We are young artists. Unlike Shatta and Sarkodie, they are still using their old catalog to chop. These guys without hit song, they are nobody. I'm not bred to even get shows. So if in the season, all the baby, maybe secret kakran so when ya, although they could see it dying or they are quiet voting, no that's what they are winning here. Some of these things, I think it's Charterhouse. You guys should set up and correct some of these things. ACC do a time. Let's correct it and put things right. I mean, my name is Kobe Josvan. I'm a blogger, social influencer. Oko YouTuber. My channel is Kobe Josvan. You guys should go there, subscribe. I mean, I'm doing a great job out there. So add up. Shatter Movement, the Beam Nation, Sack Nations. I know you guys know, so I'm doing a great job. So go there, subscribe. CobyJosvan.com, teensafric.com is there. Check it out and enjoy the good rest. Bless up.
Money, bro. You're not on your board of the chairman.
I was not a chairman.
Yeah, I'm for
offside.
Mama check it so.
Kidi offside.
No. Case.
I mean, I was one person. I was one person. I said this year I was, and I want to agree with Robert. I mean, I want to take back my words. This one there.
Leko.
In fact, the year under review with the names in there, I think say Kidi will be the last person you can compare his works to any of these guys.
And even that song,
they really worked hard.
Even that song, Grandpa, the reason why we paid more attention to it is because of that time because of the health issue. So we were even expecting the BB Beba. And when the song came, we were like, let's listen. But it wasn't anything.
The song there, with the, I think, I also agree. In fact, I will share same pain with Mr. Drew. And I know, other guys now, no more category, so will share the same pain. I mean, it happens, but sometimes, if you want to even do some of these calabuli things, you're not be defend there. When you're solid ground, you're defender. You're come on. But you say, we never say Real Madrid for any media. But I think this one there, Ankoye cry for Kidi to win that. I mean, Kidi nana beje. I may be the question man. One man. Yeah, sure, uncle. No, I go because I wasn't expecting. This is how I wasn't expecting.
When he won, also this I was there. I wasn't expecting.
So, Brother, going forward, we will see people are. You see, the organizers and those who think that they are part of the board and the academy should not take Ghanaians for granted. They shouldn't think that people do not follow details. Ghanaians are very decent. In fact, everything that we do with music, Ghanaians are 100% following. And this is where I will have a problem with their research team. I think Charterhouse, in fact, the first reshuffle should go to their research team. Their research team is doing a shoddy work. They are not doing. They are not being proactive for me. No disrespect to anybody, but I think TGMA research team, they have to reshuffle it. In fact, I don't know. I think their research is based on. I've seen some. That is why I'm saying this. Their research is just based on radio stations in Accra. And certain maybe clubs or parties they attend.
They deny what they are saying though.
Of course, they will not come and sit here and admit, say, yes, what I'm saying is the truth. But clearly, if they want to be sincere to themselves, they don't have a data in Tamale to tell us most popular song. They don't have a data in Kumasi. They don't have a data in Sampa. They don't have a data in many of the towns in Ghana. Because we are talking about Ghana is big. Accra is not Ghana. Accra, Kumasi, Koforidua, or Takrade, it is not Ghana. There are other areas. There are certain. In fact, maybe the first time I was going to Brekum, in my mind, the picture that I had when I got, I was so disappointed. Sure. I felt like, hey, yet you cry on
forget it, Brekum.
Don't joke. Recently, when we went to Jaya and Kwanta, and see, that's I mean, look at the kind of shows and the monies these guys pay around in such areas, and compare it to even Accra. But Obia who are doing in the Obia focus. You can't say no man hate. One person who say Accra. You can't say baby I kese. One person who say Accra because when you go around and deben and that is why I agree with Kobe Joseph say yeah academy board they will limit themselves to the what is going on, the loudness of whatever music in Accra or maybe to an extent Kumasi. That is what they do. But if you are a research team from the very beginning of the year now, amount for drop here, you shouldn't just limit yourself to just some 4 or 5 regions being Ghana. Sometimes you people crash with travel. Go to these places, go and ask questions, go on the street, ask people, or you yourself go and sit down in those areas, pubs where nyama bi mo na ko bebi e consume enyom. Na ko tie say hwan nyom na ye born on repeat ana. Na she say who favorite na say nipa na owo team no so no poor count here. Some of the restaurants, if you go there every day, the music that they play, yeah artists if you play your mood they crow ni nyom kran kan listen.
Mr. Drew, Yako. Sorry, Pa. And I'm happy he did not keep quiet about it. Sometimes it is one of the issues our industry also faces. When artists are not happy, they always shy away from coming out to talk about it so that people will address the issue. But for Mr. Drew, he did not hide his feelings. He's come out to tell the world that, Charlie, I wasn't happy with how I was treated, and I think this will go down, and everybody would notice that indeed the gentleman was not a happy gentleman. Guys, solid submissions from you, Nana Regan. Thank you so much. Of Town Records Road Manager, a PR person, journalist, Kobe Josvan, blogger, YouTuber, Kobe Josvan, and he is also your nation's blogger. Let me also say thanks to Digital Rasta, his called Currency, who did our camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex. Tap send for holding us down. Thank you so much. And to you, thanks for watching. Subscribe to us. Let's read your comments. Let's see how best you're also part of it. Now, next week, Saturday is our brother's wedding. That is in Team Dodo HMO. And we are still inviting you because we know we have a family here on this channel. So if you are part of the family, we are inviting you. It's either you are coming or your something is coming. So this is open invitation. We are ready. We want you guys to come. Let's have a party. Let's have a sit down and run affairs like we always do. My name is Sammy Flex. I see you when I see you out of here. Bye bye.